In this week's Trading Places, you know, you hear about these social media sensations with millions of followers posting videos that get millions of clicks and views. Ever wonder, what does it take to get to that level? We had famous influencer Sidney Raz in the studio with us this week, and he and I traded places.
Time now is 8:55. I'm Sidney Raz.
Trading Places with Sidney Raz here, social media sensation. I'm going to be learning a lot from you about how to create content that encapsulates audiences. That's very interesting. And then you're going to learn about my job as a news anchor. You ready for this?
Yeah, your job seems very difficult.
We're going to find out. All right, let's do it.
Twisting a bagel apart is better than pulling a bagel apart.
What does it take to be like a social media star?
You're just like, you post, you got to create content, come up with an idea, record it, post it, and just hope it goes good.
I have 3 pairs of shoes that I use here.
Short form verticalized content is the new way media is ingested.
One thing I wish I would have known before I became a news anchor was that I need to have multiple pairs of shoes, some that are loud and some that are not.
And then showcase the shoes. And then you edit it.
Edit that puppy up.
Yeah, and then you download a software that can edit. CapCut is a proprietary software.
CapCut.
Yeah, there you go. Breaking news, a driver in a semi-truck was backing up to the Ralph's store during loading dock.
So my new segment is Trading Places, where I trade places. Trading places with a social media star here.
Oh, gosh.
And you traded places with me as a news anchor. So your thoughts on being a news anchor?
My thoughts on being a news anchor, it was honestly, sitting behind a desk is actually a lot of fun. And you're just like, wow, look at all these cameras. Here we go, look at that. And it's, I think it's a blast. It's a lot more hands-on than I thought, actually. I thought someone else was controlling the teleprompter. I thought someone else was kind of like making sure that there was all of those ad-libs. I thought that was written for you. It's not.
Off-the-cuff stuff?
Dude, you rock it, seriously.
Thanks, man.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for trading places. Nice to meet you, Sidney.
Thanks for trading places with me.
Trading places.
Hey.
We traded places with each other. 4 million followers on TikTok, 2 million on Instagram.
He knows how to get viral.
I got home and said I had a chat with Sidney Raz today to my kids. They said, you got to talk to Sidney Raz.
Of all the things you
my
do in
kids.
this job.
I know, right?
Knew.
We had more people in the studio here when Sidney was
filming his every move
than we've possibly ever had.
Yes. By the way, his social media success was not overnight. Okay, he spent years working on creating a following. So failure is part of it all. He wants everyone to know
So
that.
he's learned a lot of things.
Yes.
I'm curious, too, that shoe example, you have your 3 different styles of shoes. He gave you advice on how to create something
He did.
with that?
So he's known for his viral bit, things I didn't know until my 30s. So he challenged me to do things I wish I'd known before I became a news anchor bit.
Oh, okay.
So I just dropped this vid on my social media pages.
Let's see it.
Here's a look at the final product.
You would say,
one thing I wish I would have known before I became a news anchor was that I need to have multiple pairs of shoes, some that are loud and some that are not.
it's incredible.
This is what I'm talking about. These are my black, semi-quiet shoes. These are my brown, loud ones. And these ones, they're the creepers. The Costco creepers. Bought those at Costco for 20 bucks.
Beautiful, amazing.
It's so funny because it's so important to have quiet shoes in this studio.
Especially with the high, we know how often high heels are in here, and it just is so loud on the floor.
I do not wear those, just for the record. He did say, after I posted my video, that it's a, quote, great video, man.
Wow.
Yes. And the one piece of advice that he did want to share to all you influencers out there,
listen
or
up.
maybe people do this for their job or whatever, he says you have to be mindful of your return on your investment. He says you should only spend 15 minutes on creating your video. Since you never know if it's going to be a hit or a bust, don't waste too much time on it.
Okay, so
That's
people
it. That
are
was his
spending
advice.
Hours, their whole day creating one video.
And that's, I feel like it's more likely that if you churn out a good amount of the content, maybe 15 minutes of video, and do a lot of them, some of them will stick. But if you're doing only one video a day, for example, and you don't know what's going to hit or miss, you know, it's like
Yeah.
it could be wasted
And the longer
time.
you're doing it, the less natural it's going to be.
Right,
Just
right.
be yourself,
Just
and that's
be
what
yourself.
that's what.
I will say that's what I
people like.
really enjoyed about meeting Sydney.
Yeah.
Like who he is in real life is
Right.
who you see on his
He's just a fun
TikTok
guy.
and
Yeah.
IG. His natural flowing locks,
I love
like all
that.
of it's
Yeah.
very natural and easy to like him.
And don't worry, he is not replacing Netta when she goes on
No,
maternity.
he's not going to be.
He was very good, but
He did a great job,
as
but
good as you. Yeah.
he's going to stick to TikTok.
He's going to
He'll
stick to TikTok.
He knows where the millions of viewers.
That's right.
By the way, email me if you want to trade places. You could do my job, interview me after I do your job. eConnor at CBS8.com.